Hey everybody, welcome back to Circle V Farms. If you guys only knew the kind of morning I've had so far, I tried to wake up early and do this video before traffic along this road right here. It never is real bad, but again, you know, you guys couldn't hear me very well, or I don't really want a lot of traffic going through the video. So I tried to get up early and do this. Well, let's just say I've tried to do this video 3 times now, and it's messed up every time. I accidentally hit the button one time. Then I had someone walk around the corner and start talking about what we were doing today, and they didn't know, so I just went ahead and cut that video out. So and then the next time my phone, it decided to update. So fourth time, but I've tried 3 times. I wanted to talk to you guys real quick today because it is fixing to rain on me, and I'm right here on this side of the barn right here because the wind's blowing pretty hard. The wind's blowing pretty hard from the other way, so I wanted to try and get out of the rain and show you guys these goats and do another video. But I want to talk to you guys today about my feeding schedule and you know, how I feed and what I feed. And I actually had a video of you guys. I was feeding these girls about 10 minutes ago. And again, I accidentally hit the button, cut the video out, so you guys won't be able to see that, but I will be able to show you guys these guys, and I can talk to you a little bit about them. So my feeding schedule, if I can find the goats again, my feeding schedule is actually a seasonal thing. What I mean by that is I don't feed the same amount of feed for every season. And I don't feed the same feed for every season either. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. So springtime, I will feed these girls a 14% feed, and it's 14%, and I'll feed them every other day. And I'll tell you why. Springtime, we do start getting green grass back. The grass starts coming back. It does get a little bit warmer, but here in Arkansas, that really don't happen until late April. Really, like I have seen it be super cold here in March. And I know in some places March is like really warm. Here in Arkansas, March actually is almost just as bad as the winter months. So we really don't get that till April. So what I do for the spring is I'll feed them a 14% feed. Because they will be on a little bit of grass, but any grass that is able to kind of come alive early from winter. But I will feed them a 14% feed every other day, just because they will be getting grass. They're still going to be on hay, but also I do want to make sure that they are getting what they need if it does certainly turn back cold on them. In summer, I feed them 12%, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I feed them maybe once a week, because in summer, the grass here grows like crazy. They can get in the yard, they can get in the pasture. They have all the grass in the world that they want to eat. So if they're full of grass, I don't see any need to feed a lot of grain to them, because there's really no need. If they're getting everything they need pretty much from that grass, they're getting a lot of it. I don't need to be dumping feed for these guys, and that's just my opinion. You guys can tell me yours. Everyone just wants to yell this morning. I don't know why. But anyway, guys. If I can get my hat on my head wrap. So in the summer, these guys really don't get a lot of grain. Now here we are in the fall, and I'm back to the same spring schedule. I feed them every other day, and I feed them a 14%. The reason I don't feed 14% in the summer is because they're getting so much from the grass that I feel like if I wanted to drop down that 2%, it's not going to hurt nothing. And I do think that these girls, if they're on grass 24/7, when I do feed them, they don't need 14. They don't need 14%. I'm trying to find a side. There we go. They don't need 14%. So then, in the winter, I jump it up to 16%, and they get fed every day. And And I do jump it up because by winter the grass is pretty much gone. They got hay and grain. They pretty much, whatever I give them is what they get to eat. There's not really much grass, so they're not going to be able to eat that. They're not going to be getting anything from the grass. So I do feed them every day, and I feed them 16%. But I do watch it though, because I have had does that have been fed every day and they're fed 16%. And when they go to give birth, that kid's head is so big and its shoulders are so wide. And it's because I fed a little bit too much. So I do watch it. I'll only feed them once a day. And if I notice that one doe is getting a lot more than the others, I will probably separate that doe out, give her what I think she needs, and make sure the others are getting what they need. So that's kind of my seasonal schedule on feeding. And again, you know, if spring turns out to be really warm, then I probably won't feed as much grain. And if winter turns out to be really cold, then yeah, I'll probably be giving a lot of grain. It's based upon the weather. It really is, guys. It's based upon the weather, and we can say that, you know, farmers can say that about a lot of things. But anyway, guys, I do real quick feed a 14% feed here in the summer. I do feed them out of these pans here, and I will progressively start giving them more as they get deeper into their pregnancies. Every doe here we have, there is 10 of them. Every doe here that we have is pregnant right now, and I'm going to be separating the bucks out here soon, so they will get a little bit more. They will get a little bit more as well. But they're going through right now and just picking up the scraps. They're going through and just picking up the scraps that were left over. And if you notice, the 3 does that are doing it are the top 3 does of the herd. You know, this doe right here is number 1, she's number 2, and she's number 3. And if you notice, everyone else kind of gets to the side and says, we're going to wait for her to move. So anyway, guys, thank you guys today for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you like what's going on, if you want to see more. And thank you guys for just listening to my feeding schedule. And again, I wish I would have had a better video for you, but certain aspects did not allow that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the views. And I'll see you guys next time. God bless.